One last use for this piece of PVA tape, and this is another little corker. When you're hooking on little bags of pellet or ground bait, quite often the hair can flip around and tangle around the shank of the hook. I'll show you a way now that completely secures it, means that you can cast with confidence. Okay, what we'll do is we'll take a PVA mesh bag of pellet here, hook it on in the normal fashion. Just nick it through the top there. Now that's something you see people do day in, day out on lakes all around the country. All very well and good. I mean, actually I've got a piece of silicone there which is actually helping to reduce the tangle, but it can still flip round. And if you haven't got that silicone on, I'll just show you. If you've got the hair coming off there, which is perhaps a bit more conventional, then you'll get this problem all the time. Not great. So what I like to do is take a piece of PVA tape and tie the hair tight to the bottom of the hook and the bag. So I'll just tie this on. Now what I've done is I've just done a simple overhand knot that goes around the bottom of the hook and the hair, keeping everything tight, no tangles. Trim that down, which I'll do now. Two overhand knots is more than enough. So there you have an untangleable hair. Cast that anywhere with a hooked on bag and you'll have no problems whatsoever. Now I've got another use for PVA tape, but unlike the actual film tape which I've been using, this one uses a woven tape. Similar, it's kind of like PVA mesh, but it's a lot stronger. And we need something a little bit stronger and a little bit stretchier, because what I'm going to do now is tie the lead off so that it can't come off. Now, we all like to use lead clip systems. We'll just, particularly if you've got a big lead on, if you're trying to go for a bit of distance, I mean this is a 4 ounce swivel distance, we'll put that on there, moisten that up. Now, what you've got here is a very common arrangement, lead on a clip and a bag of pellets. Now, the problem, as some of you might have found, is if you don't stop your cast or feather it perfectly, the impact will slow the descent of the lead quite radically. Now basically, the lead will go into the surface of the water at some speed. It's braked by the hook link and the resistance of this bag, which means that your lead will come off almost every time. Now, the way to get around that isn't by pushing the rubber on as far as you can get it. You see people doing that. That's not good angling. That will be very unsafe, difficult for the fish to get rid of. So instead, push the rubber on as we would normally have it, but use this woven tape to tie it off and make it completely secure. I'll do that now. There you've got a lead clip which will not discharge the lead. Obviously once the PVA melt, it becomes completely safe, so after a minute and a half in summer water temperatures, that'll be completely gone and you've got a fully functional, fully safe lead system. More importantly, when you're casting little bags like this, you're not going to be dropping the lead every cast if you're not feathering it down. So there's a few little edges and touches using two kinds of PVA tape. Always carry it, invaluable.